This is a great view. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Keeping Up with the Carnivores, and today we wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between keto and carnivore. So we, for the last 131 days, have been eating a carnivore diet almost exclusively. We've had a couple little things that are probably not part of the carnivore diet along the way, but very few. So carnivore is meat, eggs, and butter.
And that is
salt.
like red meat. You can have pork, chicken, fish,
seafood,
all the things.
Yep. So, and that's carnivore. There is no exceptions to that. There's no, well, we can just throw in an apple. No, it's not. We're not counting carbs. We're not counting calories. We're just eating until we're full, and we're eating mostly fat. Most of your calories should be coming from fat, so it should be about an 80 to 20% ratio. I think I have calculated mine a few times. I'm probably closer to like 70-30 if we're counting, but we're not. Keto is a low carb diet. However, with keto, there's a lot more types of food that you can eat. You can eat some fruits, you can eat some vegetables, along with your meat and your eggs. But what I think about keto is that for us, there's way too much room for exceptions. So say, for instance, you want a wrap, you can absolutely have a low carb tortilla shell, all your fixings inside your wrap. But then if you go and you read your ingredient on your low carb tortilla shell, you've got this many ingredients. And what are they?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It doesn't have carbs, but there's something else in there making up for the carbs that you can't pronounce that's not good for you.
And technically a lot of those have carbs, but you're supposed to subtract the fiber from your carb count to equal your true carb count. And so for a lot of people, keto works great. I've done keto in the past. I grew up with my dad doing the original form of keto, which is Atkins, and learning how to cook for him for his keto Atkins diet. So it's been something that I've known about my whole life. But I guess what it comes down to is carnivore really cuts the crap out of your food. It cuts all the garbage out of your food. That's why there's such a thing about seasonings, because seasonings can have garbage in it. And what we're trying to do is not just lose weight, but actually become healthier. And so that's just our point of view. Keto is great if that's the way that you want to eat and that works for you. Absolutely, more power to you. For us, because I'm an all or nothing person, and there's keto candy, there's keto candy bars, there's
ice cream bars,
there's bread, there's actual legitimate white keto bread, which I've had and I love it. But the thing is, like, I don't have an off button in my brain when it comes to stuff like that. I could eat it for forever, and I could just eat it just because. Like this past weekend when I made that pizza, I made a carnivore pizza 2 videos ago. Delicious. So good. And that's the first time since we started this diet that I just kept eating because it tasted good. That I sat on the couch full and thought, there's still 4 more pieces of pizza up there. You know? And that's that. I haven't had those kinds of thoughts at all about food since we started this. But because I knew that that pizza was so good, I had to go get another piece. And I didn't need it. I wasn't hungry.
Well,
Isn't that weird? And that was a carnivore pizza. And is that just because it was so good that, like, I still have that in my brain? Clearly it's still there.
The last 131 days, it didn't go away.
It didn't. No. So that tells me that if I were to ever go back to a regular, like, standard American diet, it's bad news for me, you know?
Yeah. Oh, same. I'd be in the same boat. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I eat just because out of boredom. Or like you said, because it's so good, you need more. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm so full.
And right now what I've noticed too with like this carnivore diet, when we've allowed ourselves to have cheese, when I'm sitting on the couch at night and I'm thinking, I could go for a little bit of snack. Well, the only thing that I'm going to grab is cheese. I'm not going to go for a little bit of snack of a steak or a little chicken breast. I'm not just going to be like, this chicken breast is delicious. You know, no, it's going to be cheese is what I'm going to reach for.
Yeah. I overdid it on the cheese this weekend, so I'm taking a step back from cheese. I don't trust myself. And if you don't trust yourself, it's not good.
No.
But anyways, we get a lot of stuff about, isn't this just keto then?
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
It's not.
We've
keto.
both been on keto. I cannot tell you the amount of actual options and stuff and maybe not so good stuff I ate while on keto, thinking that this is great because, but it just didn't work for me. Keto's not for me. It's for a lot of people, but I definitely needed something like the carnivore that was like hardcore meat, eggs, butter.
Right.
That's it.
So that's our thoughts on keto versus carnivore. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you have questions? Do you have opinions? We'd love to hear them. That's our opinion. And we do want to reiterate one more time, we're not doctors. Please don't take anything that we say as something a doctor would say, or if you have questions and you say your heart is hurting and you're just wondering if maybe you should do this, maybe don't ask us that because we don't know. If you say that you've had a heart attack in the past and you're just wondering if maybe you could start the carnivore diet, don't ask us.
Yeah,
Please don't ask us.
Please don't ask us. We're just here to share our experiences and add a little bit of humor to this whole thing. And although we feel very honored that you would reach out and ask us about your heart palpitations, please seek medical professionals.
Not us.
Because we are not it.
No,
we are not it. But boy, you know, we just hope you're all right.
Okay, that's all we have for today.
Okay,
we'll see
bye.
you tomorrow. Bye.